More furnishing material crafting. There is so much of it to get done. So let's at least make a small dent in it tonight. How about? Hey Shadow Zero, hope you're doing well tonight. I really wish I could get started streaming earlier in the evenings. It'd be really nice to have more time. So much to do, so little time. True. How am I doing? I went and saw the doctor today about my back, and I was prescribed ibuprofen and stretching. So I guess I just need to go back to work tomorrow and try not to work so hard. You actually got the notification this time? Nice. Let's go, Birdstetta. I went looking at some lawns earlier today to try and get some ideas. I saw some neat ideas, but I also noticed there's a lot of houses where it's just literally a house and an aetheryte. I feel like a lot of folks, or more folks than I would suspect, don't really decorate their lawns. Oh, my backs get better? It won't! That's the neat part. My back is permanently ruined, I just have to work around it. Something years ago, yeah, 15 years ago, I threw out my back. It will never get better. I just have to keep it from flaring up and throwing out again. 61 gatherers, that's so great to see. Now it's your turn, Lantana, keep leveling up. Standard spectrum die, interesting. I'll take it. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Over 1 mil on that first retainer? I sure do. She's the one I sell everything on. Alright, what all did I get? I didn't even check. I think this is gonna overflow the silver. Well, no. Silver's still good. It's bronze that's about to be overflown. Yeah. Overflown, over... Is that the right word? Let's keep these in order. Is overflown a word? It's about to overflow. That's what I'm looking for. I probably have quite a bit here too. I haven't calculated it out in a bit. Not many gold pieces though. Spectrum die, let's throw right here, why not? Okay, what are we crafting today? Not that. Not that. Probably the Windward High Potion. That's the 47. Requires Raptor Leather. Yeah, Windward High Potion. Oh, I haven't crafted one of these yet. Raw Paradog. Sorrel Haven. Got it. Still need to grab Mugwort, still need to grab Rock Salt. Okay. Let's head out, grab our treasure map, go do our Allied Society dailies, and then we'll see if we can get more than an hour of crafting done. Looks like both Odin and Behemoth are capped right now, but Behemoth has been capped for 137 hours, which probably isn't accurate. So I guess we'll see. Man, I still have so much crafting left to do. I'm just thinking about it. And I'm dreading it so much. I think it's not only because I'm doing all of the furnishings from level 1 to 47, but also because furnishings themselves seem to require so many materials. Especially like the walls and whatnot. Like the fixtures. Look at this. That's so many items just for one thing. We'll get through it though. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's the Virgin Basilisk eggs, I think. Never mind. Too late. 8 PM, got it. Alright, how many checks until we get our leather treasure map? And for some reason I feel even... Oh, there's a goat skin. We don't need a goat skin. For some reason I feel even slower right now. Slower than usual going through Northern Tantalin. I wonder if I have to despawn that node before I can find a leather treasure map. I bet I do. There it is. You know, I kind of wish I had more knowledge about this game when I started. I feel like I've probably passed up on so many treasure maps. Where's that Eastern Tantalin? We'll get that on the way. Is that gonna be over in... No. So where is that? Oh, that's right here. Got it. Off to Lenosha for the Sahagan and Kobold dailies. What you wish you knew in 14 sooner? Yeah. I wish I knew that I needed to farm out treasure maps every 18 hours. I wish I knew I could have used my retainer's inventory a lot sooner to store crafting items. Grab that because why not? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to use 12's bounty. Wait, did it still count for it? I wonder what else I'll wish I knew about. I'm sure there's gonna be more as I work through the expansions. Sometimes people just be flying. Oh! It's raining. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. hold on. Bring up my list here. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Do I need to be right in front of it? I know it's this one. I know it's this one. I just don't know what emo or what location. Does it need to be closer? No, it's right here. I know it's right here. I just don't know what the emo or the spot is. If it's like the literal mouth of the cave. I don't want to look it up. I wanna figure it out on my own. But I know it's gotta be right here. And I know it has to be raining. Sea Song Grotto. No songs for fishermen. Do I have to be on the pin? I tried walking further forward. It is sprayed. That would make sense to me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the spot. It said drop to one knee. So that's either kneel or pray. Drop to one knee to say farewell seems like pray. The exact spot seems perhaps a bit too specific. Five to 8. Why would I have to wait till 5 a.m.? There's nothing in here that would insinuate that. Yeah, I get that, but I think it would hint at, like, time of day, right? Never known the sun. That could imply nighttime. Could imply daytime, I suppose. Well, we'll figure it out some other time. I do want to do these without looking them up, though. I want to try and puzzle them out myself. Only at sunrise? Interesting. Don't they have, like, blue orbs you can stand in? Or that let you know that that's a lookout spot in future expansions? I think I saw that on the wiki. Oh well, we'll do these some other time. Oh, the wind stopped. Ah, midnight. Makes sense. Are we still leveling Dragoon? We are. We're getting so close, though. Might take a few more days to hit 54. Let's do this one. I know what this one is. Oh, how am I doing on tombstones? I'm over 1,000 again. I think it'll be fine. I'll figure out what to spin them on once I'm done crafting. Once I have my furnishings complete. Must have heard me. Or smelled me, because it certainly wasn't looking my way. To the broth trough. I still find that such a funny name. That's not the cave. Oh, it's right here. Right. Oh yeah, another thing I wish I knew starting out is how much materia I would need for relic weapons. And specifically how much of like each grade of materia. I mean, I've been saving it all regardless, but I feel like I could have been farming some of it out more. None of the future relic weapons are going to require materia, are they? Because if they do, I don't know if I'll be able to do them. If they're instead just a bunch of grinding other content, I think I could do that, but if they're materia, I'm probably not going to have enough. They also have a bunch of grinding, yeah. Isn't a Reborn like the grindiest though? I feel like that's what I've always heard. Yeah. Well, I guess we have all of next year to get our relic weapons done. Yeah, we completed it. Good job, us. I was wondering what that was. I think it was Blizzard 3, perhaps? Or is there a Blizzard 4? Which one are we gonna do? I don't like any of these, I don't think. Let's do this one. Yeah, this one is just slaying enemies. Get him! Get him! Now they've got him. They don't need my help. Easy. Alright, I need some mugwort. I still find it kind of strange that there aren't any unspoiled nodes here. I guess the kobolds have gotten to all of them first. No big fish. Not this time. I do find it kind of interesting that we don't really have any quests in A Realm Reborn involving the mammal jaw. They're just kind of here. And that's it. The mercenaries. Not really any more explanation than that. Also, is Thanalin the only region that only has one type of beast tribe? Shroud has the Ixali and the Sylphs. Lenosha has the Mammal Jaw and the Kobolds. I think it's just the Amalja in Thanalin. Correct? Interesting. Well, I guess Thanalin does have the Lalafell, if you count them. Gold saucer. Hold on. So this is going to be on our way out of Thanalan, so we'll pick it up on the way. Well, we have some native gold. Hopefully we can reach it in time. Oh, maybe not. Does it go away at 5? Okay, we're good. Whoa. These all over here. Mugwort down here. I'll need to remember to stop by Sorrel Haven for the Peridot. I'll probably forget though. I'll probably do the self dailies and then. Well, what if I get them before the self dailies? That'd be the smart thing to do, right? We don't get to have these sort of trees for our housing, do we? I don't know if I would want one, but I'm kind of sad that we can't have them. I'm kind of sad that there are a lot of assets in the game that you can't use for housing. I feel like that's another thing that ESO does really well, is just like, just about everything you see in the world you can put in your house. You can also place anything both either inside or outside and float it in midair if you so please. ESO's housing system is pretty freeform. Never really engaged too much with it outside of the apartment you can buy, the starter apartment. Oh, there is Longhaft. Look at how his chest heaves. See how the sweat glistens on his brow. They're so excited over him. Good luck, Longhaft. Protect your ladies. Is that Prelude? Okay. How am I missing a 75% so much? That was not 75%. This is your daily reminder that there should be a purple minion. Did you see that cute little hop it did? Why would you not want that? I swear, Yoshi P has bad taste. Not only are there 2 cat people races you can play as without any dog people races, but there's not even a furball minion. It's a travesty. Hey Ketchup, hope you're doing well tonight. How'd Galaxy go? People want a Paisa but don't want a purple. Agreed. It makes no sense. I don't even know what a Paisa is. I've never seen one. Where's this coffer at? Oh, right there. Lunar Blast got crushed by Thwomps a bunch. That's how it goes. Ever followed Ketchup? Yeah, he streams. He didn't stream much this summer, but oh man, nothing we needed. He also has a cozy stream. He likes to do a bunch of math gaming. He likes to think a bunch for his video games. Except tonight, I guess. Tonight it looked like it was some cozy galaxy. Grab the topsoil. How many of these do I have? 30's enough. Grab more unaspected crystals. Best not to think too much? True. Unless it's a puzzle game, then you have to think a lot. I don't know if I could ever get into, like, Slay the Spire, though. That's way too much thinking. Pull a muscle? That's true. I don't need to pull any more muscles. I have enough pulled muscles, thank you. For real though, every time I see an interesting looking game on Steam and then see it tagged as roguelite deck builder, my eyes just glaze over. It's become such a prevalent genre, and it's just not a genre for me, unfortunately. I think that's kind of why, like, I gave up Pokemon cards so early in my life. Deck building is hard. That's way too much thought to put into. And tying that back into ESO, ESO is very build oriented, and I am not good with build games either. Give me best in slot, and that's good enough. Until Spire. Interesting. Not as magical. Yeah, I still don't really get Bellatra. You play poker, but it's not really poker. And you have to build the deck. Ah, I was too late. If I know how to play poker, it's easy to pick up. I won a real-life game of poker against some college friends. That's about all I know about poker, though. And that's because I bluffed so much. And I would bluff my bluffs. And bluff my bluffs, and just keep them always guessing. That was really fun. Turns out, when you're really expressive at poker, you can play some pretty deep mind games. Professional poker players would probably absolutely hate me, though. Exact same no matter what your hand is. Oh yeah, this is the stealth one. I don't remember where I'm going with this one. Behavior is always cozy, no matter whether you have a royal flush or a two of a kind. But really though, it's so fun to like bluff people when you literally don't have a hand. You play the mind games on them so hard that like they don't know what to think when you go all in with a mischievous grin. And then you show them your hand afterwards to show that you had nothing. And play some more mind games on them that way. Don't know the rules of poker? Me neither. I know two of a kind and three of a kind. That's about it, to be honest. Even worse than poker, though. Final Fantasy XIV has a bunch of achievements and stuff tied to Mahjong, and that just breaks my mind every time I try and think about it. Just build a pair deck? Nice. There's one over here, isn't there? No. Can you do an oops all aces deck? Because I feel like that would be pretty fun. What do you mean it's not on range? It's right there. All aces is fun? Nice. Surprise! I'm slowly getting the hang of hitting True North before Chaos Thrust. Popcorn? Ooh, what flavor? Get to go into work late tomorrow. Nice! butter. Nice, nice. Theater butter or just regular butter? Theater? Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, we can't mount up because that... Yeah, get him! Get him! Slay them all! Good job, everyone. Open house in the evening. Is that just going to be for new students to acclimate to the school, to learn the layout and whatnot? Learn where all of their classrooms are? I don't remember what open house is at schools. I'm sorry, Ketchup. I have been out of school for way too long. Let's go do this one over here first. This way. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Perfect. Learn their schedules ahead of time. Gotcha. Hopefully your students are a lot better this year. I remember you saying you had a pretty rough time last year. Alright, before I go through all of here... There we go. More systematic courses in admin. Well, hopefully that's better this year too. I think there were some elections for some school district stuff in my city this year. I didn't do all that much research, but I did watch a debate and just voted for the guy who seemed like cared most about what teachers thought. Why am I going this way? Wait, yeah, this is the way. I was confusing it with this bridge up here. Still need some more direct hit rate materia to catch up. Crit's starting to fall behind too. Heidi is still behind Tenacity. And these are still at 35. Alright. That's a Rakhalos. I know what that is. I get that reference. Man, wouldn't it be great if I just had unlimited time and could play all the video games that I've heard or seen, but have never played? I think that'd be a pretty chill life. Just having unlimited time to play through all the Monster Hunters. On top of literally everything else I'm missing out on. You know, I said I was going to forget, and I forgot. Let's go get the Peridot. Quit my job, stream all day, and be homeless in 2 months? I mean, it would be a glorious 2 months of streaming. But then there would be no streams. Also, hey Silver, hope you're doing well tonight. I need to go this way. Oops. Looks like we have a tree. It would be nice to not have to work again though. Although the money issues still would be unresolved. Rent doesn't pay itself. But school is only 4 hours and you get paid the same. Why not more, Ketchup? Why not get paid more? Oh, if only you were in a state that allowed you to join a union realistically. They don't even want to pay you that much. That's true. What is this used for again? Yeah, that seems important. Let's get this. More materia! Alright, so where's this Peridot at? Up top, got it. Oh yeah, that's by the... Are those the strippers? Or are those the actual marbles? What a magnificently dressed chocobo. You know, I've never really noticed it before, but this thatched roofing is pretty nice. Look how nice and mossy it is. All the flowers growing on top of it. Toledo strippers. Right, that's what those are. Or at least those ones. Are these ones also? No, these are just regular strippers. I think that's the +1. Yeah, this should be... No, I think this one is the gathering. Yeah, the gatherer's boon. Didn't hear a no? No. I like being able to stream some better than being able to stream none. And if I'm evicted and homeless, then I can only stream none. And streaming none is not streaming. Okay, so we have all 3 ingredients we need. We can craft out our wind high ward potions, so it's faster. All right. Let's craft these out. We just have to get lucky with our goods. Can make this. We'll be solid. Unoptimal, but I'll take it. There we go. And Alchemist is gonna get to level 62 tonight. That should be enough. Yeah. That one was a bit messy, but we made it. I keep forgetting this one requires at least 2 syntheses. 62 without even turning them in. Careful, synthesis. What? it costs crafting points, but it's 150 versus 120. By 93 instead of 74. Ooh. Ooh. This seems like it's pretty good to have... What is that? 18 levels early? I can't math. What's 62 minus 47? Catch up. Use your math skills. I missed the good. Fifteen levels early, thank you. And I won't get to use it. Ooh, that's a cramp, that's a cramp, that's a cramp. Ow, 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 ow. I can't use any of these. Not ideal. I gotta go for it. Alright, we're hoping for a 78% chance. Nice. Yay, Moonstone! Let's go pick up these three and those three. Don't need to speak with Tataramu. Let's head over to Kurthus. No unspoiled notes. Unusual. Wait, why didn't Truth of Mountains fire? Is it because I'm hitting the button? I think it's because I'm hitting the button. That's weird. So you can't hit this button if you're changing jobs, or else it'll cancel your macro. Like we have a plant up. Let's go grab it. These can wait. Oh hey, it's an NPC retainer. A rare encounter. Look at that axe he has. That's no harvester axe. He's a marauder. Oh, it's right over here. More mistletoe, yes please. Oh, one more. Not seeing the behemoth fate pop up. I really hope I'm able to catch it at least once. What all can you make with the behemoth drop? I know there are some masks. Behemoth horn. Oh, you trade them in. Right. A helm, a mask, some earrings, a ring. Looks like a spear, some knives, or a heavy helm. I wonder if any of these are best in slot. Either way, I want them. I want to throw them in my armor, if nothing else. Oh yeah, speaking of armor, the reward for the Moonfire Fair that starts, is it next week? Looks really cute. I can't wait to earn it. Oh yeah, I need a fish here too. That's right. And leave it to dailies to get me to actually fish. Let's grab our brass spoon lure. And go fishing. That might be it. Well, there's one. A large one, too. Useless. Unless I need it. What fish do I need for level 50 fishing quest? There's two. Maslaya Marlin. Yeah, I think I have one of those in my inventory. Or did I use it for crafting, or am I going to use it for crafting? Oh, that's for a leave, never mind. The quest? Wait, no. No, that's for the quest. For leaves, I need 3 Ignis snails, 3 Ilsabardian basses, 3 sludge skippers. Sludge skippers are down in Mordona, right? And 3 boltfish. There we go. So many settlers. All 3 settlers. Not there. We need... What did I even press for that? Control O. Oh, I see. We need our gloves. Last one that's over here. Now we head down to Revenant's Toll. I think this is the Astral Rock node. So we're probably just gonna grab more of the dark matter. I like how they always put this one up high somewhere. That's rather fun. Oh, come on, invisible wall. Surely you could let me walk up that. Yoshi P must hate fun. Always putting these invisible walls up cliff sides. Oh yeah, there was a Fire Emblem Direct yesterday. I think I can agree with someone else I talked about it with, that it showed off perhaps a bit too much. But also, I feel like it seems really ambitious, because it feels like they're throwing everything plus the kitchen sink into it. I think I would have been satisfied with the game, would be satisfied with the game, gotta speak in the correct tense here, even if it was half the game that they've shown off. They seem to be introducing some really interesting mechanics to the series though. I should really catch up with Fire Emblem. I haven't really played one in depth since Radiant Dawn, which I never finished. So I'm super behind on the series. But I got to thinking about that because I'm still waiting for a Zelda Direct where we see more about Ocarina of Time remake, see more about the movie, and hopefully see more about the next new Zelda. Goodbye, Bridstetta. She said she doesn't want to fight any Morbles, I guess. I still think it's silly that mounting up disables your jog, or your sprint even. This car alarm is going off. There we go. I was about to say, I hope it's not mine, but I don't even know if mine has a car alarm. Or if its car alarm is even functional. Oh, there it goes again. Why does it keep going off and then stopping and then starting again? Let me take a look real quick. Looks like someone was working under their hood. Sounded like their battery was dying. I guess that makes sense. Although, doing that sort of stuff at 9:20 p.m. probably isn't the right hour for that. I get you would want to do it after the sun is set, but maybe an hour earlier? It seems like that would be the courteous thing to do. Wrong menu again. We want gloves. There we go. Will that be enough? No, still short. Alright, and what's the last one? Lamp components. Lamp comp. Okay, before we head back over and turn these in, since we're going to be crafting on Karthus, let's go ahead and pick up our next, put that there. Where's the summoning bell? Our next ingredients. So, probably roof tile, I think I said it was. We'll do our iron ingots, and if we somehow get through all of those tonight, let's do... Where is it? Yeah, roof tiles are at 230. So 300, and I think it's 34 iron ingots, 230 roof tiles. Actually, how many iron ingots? Yeah. 344 iron ingots, And then there's nothing else that's over 200 items. Oh wait, no. Walnut lumber. Walnut lumber is at 311. Where's the walnut? $311 times 3. That'd be 933, right? Oh, but I already have 14. 908 should be fine. It should be sufficient. Ooh, what if I added to the macro to close it? Like I click on this, and then after it changes your job and then activates the ability, it also closes the menu. Ooh, there's an idea. We could get fancy with our macros. Looks like we're gonna get ourselves some dark steel. Very nice. Pretty sure we need a lot of that. I'm hoping that by collecting from all of these unspoiled nodes as I travel through the zones that I'll have enough by the time I get to whenever I need to use them for crafting. That's the hope. I suspect there will still be some materials that I'll need more of, but it's never enough. Yeah, that's true. But hopefully it will actually be enough. But my butt is very determined. True. I will camp at a node and find something to do until it spawns again if need be. But also, like, I already have almost 500 of these. 450 exact. Nice. Oh, we need to go turn these in. Look at the lights on the tower through the fog. It's so cool. It's so weird hearing a car alarm struggle through a low battery like this. ESO or this? I mean, they both came out in like 2014, didn't they? I don't know which has the better graphics, but I think 14 has the better aesthetic, the better art style. I also haven't played ESO since like 2018. So I don't know if the graphics have improved any or not. How far did I get? I was playing the expansions in release order. So I got towards the end of the Western Skyrim expansion. I think that's a few expansions in. Actually, I can take a look. So how they used to do it, they used to do like four releases a year. They did like 2 dungeons, a small zone, 2 dungeons, a big zone. And that seemed to be like the pattern they were doing for years. I think it changed recently though, probably after Microsoft bought out all of ZeniMax Bethesda. Let's see. UASP.net. Elder Scrolls Online. Chapters, DLCs, seasons. Let's see. As far as the chapters went, I did Morrowind, Somerset, Elsewhere, and then Greymoor was the one that I was working on, that I got towards the end of. The DLC is the smaller stuff. I did Imperial City, Orsinium, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Shadows of the Hist. Isn't Morrowind a... hold on. Oh, I guess Morrowind got demoted from chapter to DLC. Yeah, Morrowind, Horns of the Reach, Clockwork City. What is... oh yeah, Dragonbones, Somerset, Wolf Hunter, Markmire, Wrathstone, Elsewhere. Scalebringer? Did I do Scalebringer? I did do Scalebringer. Dragonhold. Did I do Dragonhold? Yeah, that's the Season of the Dragon stuff. Harrowstorm, and then up to Greymoor. So I did about half of the DLC. More has come out since then. For a few years, yeah. I played it for at least 4 years. I played from the pre-launch up until I could no longer financially afford a subscription. And even though it's buy to play and you don't need a subscription to play it, the subscription comes with a crafting material bag. And I cannot imagine playing that game without a crafting material bag. It'd be about just as awful as playing 14 without a crafting material bag is. Well, maybe not as bad as 14 without a crafting material bag. I don't think there are as many crafting items as 14 has. But it'd still be pretty bad. I guess I could financially afford it again, but I just haven't really felt compelled to return, I guess. I do think the side quests were all pretty well handled. They didn't feel all that MMO-y, all that MMO-like. It wasn't just like, oh, go kill 6 of these things and collect their pelts. It actually felt like quests, and it was all fully voice acted. And it was great. Yeah. Literally every NPC is voice acted. Unless, like, they're specifically mute, in which case they aren't voice acted, but, you know, that's a choice rather than just the default. Alright, our Allied Society dailies are done. Let's go crafting. I do think ESO has a lot of good things to it, but there's also quite a few things that are either questionable or just not it, you know? I know a lot of people take objection to the combat, but I'm not really a combat-oriented gamer to begin with, so that doesn't bother me. But it did feel like the writing was starting to get a bit too MCU-like towards when I stopped playing. And given the structure of one Tamriel, where everything is scaled to your level, the feeling of progression it had just was completely lost. And you can't really do overarching storylines when anyone can go anywhere, anytime, and do the story or any zone's quest lines in any order they like. So unfortunately, no large overarching storylines. They have some smaller story arcs, but again, you can do those in any order you like, which is kind of weird. Also, all of Central Cyrodiil is a PvP zone, where you have to fight against the other two alliances. And the hardcore PvPers can get pretty sweaty. And they do not care if you're just out questing or trying to get the shards of light to get skill points. If they see you, they are going to kill you. And then you have to trek all across Cyrodiil again. WoW is the same way. Never played WoW. I do remember getting the fishing achievements in ESO though. Trying to sneak around, not getting seen while getting all of the fish in Cyrodiil. That was a memory. Alright, we're gonna see if Behemoth will spawn in the next hour and a half. Okay, so we need to craft out 344 iron ore. I think I'm gonna do it on blacksmith, even though I gathered all of the shards for armor, because I have excess fire shards to begin with, but also because I need the crafting achievement for blacksmith, while I already have it for armor. This one. Whereas armor already has it. Let's begin. Don't know if I'll finish these tonight, but we'll go for it. Oh, that's exactly how much I need. Cool. Great strides, standard touch, basic synthesis. We've got this. But you know what? We need to eat food. Grade 1 materia. Let's go. I also think I got kind of burnt out on ESO because I was trying to be a completionist with it and get like literally all of the achievements, which is possible. Several people have done that, but I think I just got super burnt out on it. I'm not very good at PvP, and I'm not very good at raiding, and also I just took everything so incredibly slow. Hope my mighty hammer swings aren't gonna scare the behemoth away. I know it betrays my absolute strength that could absolutely decimate the behemoth, but maybe it'll still see a challenge in it, right? Maybe it'll still be intrigued by the sound. By my absolute raw power. And want to investigate and show up soon. Oh, that didn't sound good. I don't think my GPU likes this blizzard. Let's keep that open. It should flash that there's a fate nearby if it pops up, right? So I won't need to keep an eye on the mini-map, I don't think. Getting too ahead of myself there. Already 1/4 of the way through our iron. $100. Oh, more materia. Almost there. There it is! One achievement closer to the Luminary tool. Let's go ahead and take that off of our list. And let's go ahead and switch back to Armorer. It doesn't need the EXP, but that's what I crafted all of the, or gathered all of the ice shards for. Oh, it's gonna be easier too. Even basic touch can finish it. Nice. And we get to listen to some different hammering now. Aren't there achievements for, like, crafting a certain number of high-quality crafts? I don't know where it would be, but I'm pretty sure that's something. Is it per class, maybe? Unique recipes. It is per class, okay. Oops. Close the wrong menu. Looks like it just rewards you with a title. Yeah, just towards the master of whatever crafting class it is. Not too concerned with titles like that. I'm sure I'll get it sooner than later, or, well, later than sooner. I'm sure I'll get it at some point, is what I'm trying to say. Probably a few expansions down the line, if I had to guess. Grew up watching the yokais. Not me. Don't really have any interest in yokai watch, so that whole event, like, I guess, rewards, all of the event rewards, don't really interest me either. What does interest me, though, is the Moonfire Fair reward that they're gonna have next month. You just want the mounts? That's valid. I want the Moonfire Fair mount. That one looks so cute. On your alt, gotcha, gotcha. I don't really like the designs of the yokais. It isn't really an art style nor an aesthetic I like all that much. I kinda wish I hadn't purchased the inflatable rhino mount from the Fall Guys event, but it is what it is. You have them all on your main? Nice! Is it a big grind, or is it pretty easy to get them all? Lots of baits, so like relic grinding then. Oh, there's an idea. Grind out your relics while you grind out your yokai. Go finish up those Reborn relics. That also cosplayer doesn't need any relics. But how are you gonna cosplay the relics if you don't have the relics? You gotta be a relic cosplayer, right? That's the ultimate cosplayer. Alright, halfway there, which is some pretty good pace. We should be able to finish all of the iron ingots in just 1 hour. 2 sets of gear plus 3 weapons across the 4 jobs. That's so few though! Oh, he's an NPC cosplayer, I didn't see that comment. That's all that character needs. So is your main also a cosplayer, or do you just do different glamours on them? Technically your main is? Gotcha, gotcha. %. Alright, let's repair. Repair. A Meteor Final Fantasy cosplayer. I have all of them at max. Gotcha. Oh, I guess it's nighttime. I'm like, why did the music stop? Is Behemoth about to spawn? No, it's just nighttime. That was such a sudden stop. Didn't feel like it even faded out. More materia. You know, I feel like I'm gonna be a bit worried about 8.0 dropping and swapping over to the evolved mode. Because they did say they want you to have like your full rotation by level 50, correct? I feel like that's gonna be a lot of abilities that I don't yet have and that I'm going to have to learn. That will be stuck with evolved mode. I mean, only for the new jobs, they said. They said they'll keep yeah, they said they'll keep the, what is it, legacy mode? Classic mode? For all of the pre-8.0 jobs. I think that's a good compromise. 16 buttons max, nice. But yeah, I did see that they said all new jobs going forward will be evolved only. It's like Bastion and everything from there. Viper and Pictomancer are already most of the way there. Summoner is too. More grade 1 materia! And even more materia. Just not grade 1. You know, this place is a lot more active than I thought it would be. I wonder how many of these people are waiting for Behemoth. Or if they're just doing miscellaneous questing. Looks like there's a level 50 quest involved, with some lost heretics, or no, loyal heretics? Wonder what that's about. I guess I'll find out at level 50, won't I? Oh yeah, and they could also be going to the dungeon over here. Looks like we've fallen behind pace a bit. Three-quarters of the way. 300. That means we're going at a pace of over 5 per minute. That's pretty good. I don't know if we'll be able to finish before the timer runs out, but we're gonna try. I think I wasted perhaps a bit too much time repairing and over-repairing my gear. If it wasn't for that, I think I could finish all 344 within the hour. Aside from like the first 4 before I forgot to eat some food, but still, 340 in an hour is pretty good. Our iron ore is finally in the double digits. We're in the home stretch now. Only 33 more to go. And 5 minutes to do it in. Well, I guess technically over 5 minutes. Under 6 minutes. 5 minutes now. Five minutes to get 31. Well, the materia probably means we aren't going to. We're gonna get really close, though. Only 30 more seconds and only 5 more to go. Yeah, looks like we're not quite making it before the food runs out. Should be able to get one more before it runs out. And we almost got the full stack before it ran out. So close. Alright, 344 iron ingots crafted out. Let's update our list here. We still need to craft out a bunch of stuff using the iron ingots, but we're not going to do that tonight. Next item will be walnut lumber, which is going to be 311 pieces, which should probably also take close to an hour to finish. But I'm not going to stay up for another hour. I do need to get back to work in the morning. So I think we're going to call it here. You too. I need to get back to my house first. Let's drop off all of our stuff on our retainers. Alright, assign them some ventures. Keep going on 13 so we can get a light steel plate. Keep going on 12 so we can keep getting mossy stone crafting materials. Keep going on 6 for experience to level you up. And keep going on 6 to get grade 1 materia. Let's go ahead and put Bridstead to bed. Can't clean the stable, unfortunately. Guess we have to craft those out. Well, unfortunately, it seems like our thunderous blows of our hammer scared the behemoth away again. Very unfortunate. I was hoping to finally get to meet it. Instead, we'll have to try again next time. Next time we're gonna finish up our walnut logs, which should take around an hour to craft out. Still have a whole bunch of crafting besides that. Oops. But we are getting closer and closer. The walnut lumber will be the last of our items that's over 300 in quantity. And then there's only one item that's over 200 in quantity. And then it just keeps getting smaller and smaller and should be knocked out faster and faster. So hopefully by this weekend, we will finally be done with material crafting. Anyway, that will be it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all around.